Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Reina and I will be doing a general reading for everyone from the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, so take whatever does and let go of what doesn't. The cards have been already shuffled, the intention has already been set, and they're pretty much ready to go. I would like to open my space and start the reading with a prayer, and if you wish to join me you may do so. I typically close my eyes, and you may want to do that if you may choose to do that. Um, and repeat with me. Dear God, please give us strength when we are weak, love when we feel forsaken, courage when we are afraid, wisdom when we feel foolish, comfort when we feel alone, hope when we feel rejected, guidance when we feel lost, and peace when we're in turmoil. Amen. In God's name, we'll start now. I will start with my three openers. For those who are new to my channel, I typically open with three oracle cards, and they gave me substantial information that in a lot of cases is an additional message, and sometimes it wraps perfectly with the reading. So because we are doing a general reading for a big group of people, so some information may be for one particular group or for one person, and the other might be for another. So keep that in mind, so that might be the case here. That being said, let's get started, and I am drawn to open with this. Okay, love. Okay, I'm gonna turn all of them over. Oh wow. Okay. This angel card, it talks about love. It says, love the neighbor as you love thyself. The highest vibration in the universe is love. Open your heart and let love in. Only then would you attract it back to you. So for a lot of you, if you're going through a hard time out there, remember the key is love, and is tapping into your heart and releasing any heartbreak, anything that is holding you back from loving. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's definitely doable. And there are several techniques that work to expedite the process. One of them is writing, writing down your feelings. And I'm not against traditional therapy either, but one of the things that works for me is writing and going inwards, meditating, and trying to make peace with whatever caused me the turmoil to begin with. And it doesn't happen overnight, but it is doable. I'm just sharing my personal techniques, because we are humans. We all go through some setbacks at the emotional aspect. And for a lot of you, it's just an invitation to, if you're already on the energy of love, is just keep bringing up the love, baby. Basically, keep riding those waves of love, because ultimately that's gonna raise your vibration even higher. And this card talks about being careful, and talks about being on target, and finding your direction, and moving quick, and being precise, and being focused, and matchmaker. What I'm getting for a lot of you is to be careful of not being targeted in any sector of your life. To just be mindful, and as long as you radiate in love and you surround yourself with the power of, and that makes sense, because the love of God could protect you, and that's the highest vibration in the universe. So surround yourself with the highest vibration of the universe, and stay focused and precise, and that will be. And it also, for a lot of you, matchmaker, it could be, like Cupid, because it does have the arc. So it's like finding the right person. For a lot of you, it could mean, like I said, getting your heart broken for any reason by another person, and that could signify that this is more of a bit of a side message, but the main message is careful. So for a lot of you, just be careful out there who you open your heart to, because love is connected mainly with your heart. So be careful who you open your heart to, and don't allow yourself to be a target for people that may play with your emotions, because that's not nice, and it's not cool, and it's not okay. But we could protect ourselves from that. And for a lot of you, number 37 may have a significance, okay? And I got number 23, which I got in a previous reading. If I'm correct, I got it just not so long ago in another reading. So it's interesting that it keeps coming up, and I shuffle my cards pretty well. So it's definitely something that the spirit. This is basically, first, if you're new to my channel, let me explain what this card means. Synchronicity numbers are numbers that, for a lot of you, you may be 23 years old. For a lot of you, you could have been born on the 23rd, or it's someone very important to you could have been born on the 23rd, birthday being the 23rd, or someone from the spiritual world either passed away on the 23rd, or their birthday was on the 23rd. But number 23rd could have a high significance for a lot of you, or you could have born on the month 2 and the 3rd day, let's say. So it's going to mean different things for different people. So you connect it to your own individual. But 2-3 could be like the 2 first numbers of your birthday, for lack of a better term, right? So this card is it's inviting you to be adventurous, and it talks about you have a zest for life, and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement, and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. So that makes a lot of sense. It goes really hand in hand with love, because for a lot of you, you may be in that energy of you vibrating high, but they're saying it's beautiful to be adventurous and continue being your true authentic self. This is what makes you feel alive. There's no reason to stop. Just be careful. Basically, both cards are perfect. The only one that you may need to be mindful is of the people around you that may not be coming from a pure place, and you don't need to become paranoid. Just be mindful. That's all. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the traditional tarot, and I typically do a layout that is called occultic crust, and it's based on the the past, present, and future, and I will explain the layout as we go, so that we get a better understanding of what it's going to mean for you and your specific situation. Okay. This card represents your recent past. Your recent past is important because this maybe give us visibility on what is going to get the energy flowing through the rest of the reading in a lot of cases. This card represents your present energy. I am having a Sunday pajama day, so so basically this is being done before September. So this is the energy, but hopefully by the time I upload them, we're gonna be in September. But it's probably gonna be uploaded on September 1st. So you may be moving to that energy on the first week of September. Okay. And that is also is called your center energy, which is center means it's the strongest, basically one of the strongest. And the energy, this card right here, that crosses you, is exactly what? It's the energy that crosses you. The energy that crosses you, you can't see it because it's crossing you. So this energy could help you, or it could get on your way. But through visibility, you could avoid it. So, and that's the goal. The goal is to avoid the things that we can and to better navigate. And that's really the whole goal of my readings is to, you have free will. You decide what you choose to do with your life. But if you have something that could offer you a little bit of like a guidance, and then you could remember, oh, I heard that about on the reading, so I'm gonna be mindful of that. So that's really my goal. And if that's all it does, I did my job as far as I'm concerned, because that's what I love, to help in small ways that I can. This card represents your conscious mind. This is the thing that you're pretty much aware of. There's nothing hidden in there. You pretty much know. And we're gonna find out what it is that you know that is gonna occupy your mind space. And this card is the opposite. This card represents your subconscious mind. This is the things that you haven't even entertained. You haven't even thought about. It's not even in your thought problem. You have not imagined it. But it's connected with the universe. It's connected to source, to God, to whatever you resonate with. So this is important because it will give you a message that will be very important for you, and it will help you navigate, and it will help you get through the month, and that's actually, again, the goal. This card represents the energy that is going to be like predominate, that is going to be like it's going to predominate, and it's very connected with the center card, okay? But it's an energy that is going to be the predominant energy. And this is your home, basically. Your home, or I mean, I meant environment. An environment could be your home, yourself, because your body, physical body, yourself, you're the temple. Yeah, that could also be home, or your job, whatever you call environment for you, or your circle of friends. That's what I mean. Just I'm giving you ideas. But your home, your environment, it's based on your decision. You decide what that means. This is your hopes or fears. Depending on the card, it's going to be either hopes or fears. And this is the short-term outcome. This is the energy that is headed your direction, okay? And this card could be I like to call it like a suggestion or advice, more like advice from the universe. And a lot of times, depending on the card, it's going to be like the overall outcome, okay? And the card at the bottom of the deck it's also very important, and I always leave that open because as I'm going through the reading, I get imprints and messages, and I'm divinely guided to connect which card connects with what, and to give you different scenarios. So I will leave that open. But first thing I'm going to do is open all the cards and get a better understanding where we are. That's the crossing energy. Okay. That makes total sense, actually. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I got a little bit, some readings, I'm trying to find the right words. Could be difficult, but my job is to be honest, not to create, videos that are scandalous and people want to watch them because I put this warning thing. No, that's not what I'm after. But I prefer the readings that there is like a straight line where there's no bumps in the road. But unfortunately here it's showing that there will be bumps in the road. There will be beautiful things, but there's going to be struggles. So we're starting with the energy of the devil. And the energy of the devil is not the highest, most loving energy. And it's also a major arcana. So it's coming to teach you something. For a lot of you, it could be that you got out of a toxic relationship, something that was just not good, or a job that just wasn't good, or a situation, something that was just toxic and not really serving you. For a lot of you, in the recent past, you dealt with people with addictions, or you had addictions yourself, but or you felt stagnant, and you could have had a lot of self-imposed restrictions and feel kind of bonded to unpleasant people or situations, like I said. So this is the card that, and unfortunately, it goes very much in alignment, even though the Ace of Cup, and they're pointing me at the Ace of Cup, that is connected to the opening card, the love card. So your hopes are very much in alignment with love, and trying to. And a lot of times when we are we come from a pure place and we are open-hearted and we're hoping for love, it sometimes we could end up with people that are not of the loving energy, and they could end up hurting us here, as the devil energy had. And a lot of times this card talks about a lot of dishonesty. People that are just very dishonest, or in a lot of cases, maybe what I'm getting most of it, I'm not getting that you're not being, because this card also means that you haven't been honest with yourself. For a lot of you, for a few, and I'm getting it's gonna be maybe for a few people, it could be that maybe you're dealing with some addictions or some things that I'm not here to judge anybody, because God knows I'm not perfect, nobody is, and that's not my job. But this is a card that basically invites us to be honest with ourselves. This card also talks about addictions to like alcohol, sex, lust, that addictions that are a bit destructive. This is a destructive. This is not like I'm addicted to coffee. I mean, because I don't think that will be as harmful. Not saying that, not encouraging the whole nation to drink coffee, but I'm just saying there's different levels of addiction. The energy of the devil could be dense. So if this is an energy that you find yourself that you're in a vicious cycle where you've been partying a lot, and you've been, in the recent past, you've been kind of surrounding yourself with the wrong crowd, kind of going on the wrong path, you still have time to, it's good to be adventurous and be on the energy of, trying everything and anything, and having that energy of, feeling like you're thriving and living to the fullest. It's great. It's having a fulfilled life is what we all want. But we need to be careful, because we don't want to destruct ourselves on the process either. We want to have a balance, healthy. As long as you're coming from a heart center place, then that will not be the energy for a lot of you. That might only be for a few. But that's the energy that we're opening with. And the energy that is also in the center is also the same energy as the devil, which it's almost like a double confirmation for a lot of you, like it's reconfirming that there is either people in your environment that are not to be trusted, they are very deceiving. This card specifically, and this is the Seven of Swords, talks about be aware of deceit and betrayal, and use strategy to go around the problem, basically. It also talks about enemies and people that you need to learn to overstep the obstacles. Like, be very, this is a card that invites us not to be paranoid but to be alert, which is very much in alignment with the center card that I was telling you about. The emphasis is be careful, and then I'm getting here 3 other cards that say be careful. So this is going to be different things for different people. Be careful with your job, or anybody in your job betraying you. Be careful with anybody in your close circle that may not be as authentic as you think, or even be mindful with your own self. Make sure you're not betraying yourself, because we could do that too. Believe me, I know. The energy that you have crossing, I love it, because this energy at the start is also a major arcana. This is the card that says that after a difficult time, it's calm after a difficult time. So yeah, this is going to create a little bit of conflict, but and it's important for you to you decide, but it's important for you to know that the star represents getting a second chance and healing and come after a difficult time, like I said. You know, in just be optimistic about things and have a lot of faith, and talks about hope and bright prospects. So in whatever scenario, in whatever case this energy is crossing that you don't see coming, it's coming straight from the universe. It's linked to the love card because it's a major arcana and it's coming from the same angle as your angels. So it's definitely coming from the universe. So that being said, and I'm also linked, I'm also connected. I typically go I have a different pattern that I like to go, but sometimes I don't get to do what I want. I'm being pointed left and right, so a lot of times they even push me back to a card that I have already read, which I don't enjoy, but I do it. But now here I am with your subconscious mind. I typically like to start with your conscious mind, but here, your subconscious mind, they're pointing me that it's connected with your star. Because it's exactly what I was just saying. The universe is sending you good news. It's a message that is going to come to you. For a lot of you, it's something you don't even, it's in your subconscious mind. You made it pray about it. You made it like pray for something. From the deepest part of your heart, pray for something. And the universe is basically saying, here you go. It's giving you that coin. That you pray for is being handed to you. And because this is a card that specifically talks about manifesting. And for a lot of you, it's going to be a new job. If you haven't been feeling well, it's going to be like new health, because Pentacles also talks about health. For a lot of you, it will even be a new love, because we're opening with the card of love. So this could be, for a lot of you, it's even going to be a new love. And the reason why I'm saying that, they're now pulling me back to what's in your conscious mind. And in your conscious mind, you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about happiness and relationships, and which it goes very much in alignment with the opening card, which is a love card. It talks about family and feeling satisfaction and completion, and the good fortune and harmony and gratitude, and just being in alignment with your true nature, which, being in alignment with your true nature is love. That's our true nature. We are made of the same source light, or source energy, I should say. So it's just being in alignment with energy and being in a good place. So that's what's in your conscious mind. That's what you're trying to manifest. That's what you're calling. So what tells me, doing a circle, that you're hoping for is being sent to you as the Page of Pentacles. This could be a person that is coming at you, coming towards you, I should say, but that is coming towards you. And the reason why I say that is because the energy that is going to be predominating for you this month is the card it's a Hierophant. It's the card that is called the God card. It's like the card that is the highest spiritual card in the whole tarot is the Hierophant. And that is the energy that is going to be moving through you. Even though it's interesting that we start with the Devil, but and we all have, there's darkness we all have darkness within ourselves. When there's darkness, there's light, and light is always going to overpower the darkness. So the energy that is going to predominate, it is the light. So you really don't have a lot to worry about, other than being betrayed doesn't feel good, so you got to be mindful about it. You're going to recover, because also they're pointing me out that the Star card is about healing, and I think I said that already, but for some reason apparently they don't think I did, but I did. I think I said it, but I'm not going to sit here and argue. So yes, so you don't see it, what you don't see coming is that you're going to recover fast, basically, from that. As long as you are able to keep your open heart and take that energy that is crossing you, because we have free will. I reiterate enough, I think. But your home environment, it suggests that you are going to be moving to calmer waters, meaning that you will feel like this has been a long journey. You feel like you're recovering from conflict. You're recovering, for a lot of you, will even mean recovering from illness. For a lot of you, you could have got sick due to something you know, something, we do something that we're trapped on this energy that is not of a good energy and we get sick. It's going to be mean different things for different people. For a lot of you, like in your home environment, it talks about moving away from conflict, so to calmer waters, and that is going to be done with help. And of course it's going to be done with help because you have the Hierophant on the bottom, so God is going to help you through, the universe is going to help you through that journey, and you're going to go to calmer waters. Because what you're hoping for love, you're hoping for, like, you have the Ace of Cups and hopes. It's definitely not a fear. Nobody's going to ever fear a great gift that is going to ignite a new beginning, that is going to fill your heart with joy. We all want that. We live for that. We want to feel fulfilled and just feel balanced. And that's what you're hoping for. Now here, and the energy that is coming to you, you have to be very mindful, because this energy, the Five of Pentacles, is an energy based on the cards around it. It tells me that, you're going to be offered that you're trying to manifest there with the Ten of Pentacles. That's going to be different for everyone. For a lot of you, we all want different things, and I say that often on my videos because that's the reality. So we manifest different things. We pray for different things. So whatever it is for each and every one of you that is hoping for, or have prayed for, or wanted a change on this, or wanted a new job, a new career, a new relationship, whatever it may be that you want, that is in your conscious mind, the universe is going to give it to you. You're also hoping. Your hopes and your conscious mind are very much connected, and it's connected with your opening card, and it's connected with what the universe has for you, and it's connected with the card that ends with the overall message and what the universe has for you. And the universe has exactly that you're asking. The universe has it for you. You just need to be very careful with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is an energy of we could all have off days where we just don't feel like, we kind of low in ourselves, we're kind of down in ourselves. We're humans. We're going to be affected by we have human emotions. So it's natural that when someone or something doesn't go our way, or we feel betrayed, or we feel, things didn't work out, or in whichever way it may be for each one of you, you may be walking around with your head down, kind of feeling like you're lacking stability, like, feeling a little bit like maybe having a bit of a victim kind of mindset, which is the opposite of love, and feeling a little bit, and for a lot of you, it could even mean that you've been just focusing too much on the material, focusing too much on the things that maybe you don't have, instead of focusing on the things that you do have, because that's how we could shift energies within ourselves. But the moment that we catch ourselves focusing too much, asphyxiating ourselves into something that it's not of a positive source, we could just look around us and look at the things that we do have, because there's always something good. We just have to look, and you will find that you still have a lot of things that are good in your life, and that is going to shift your energy, because what the overall the universe is saying with the Seven of Cups here next to the Four of Wands, the universe is saying they're sending you a surprise choice, and because we're opening with your heart, which is love, you are going to be even like, it's too good to be true, because you're going to be presented with not a choice, but choices, plural, meaning you may be a little confused too, because you're going to be like, this is too good to be true. No, it would take for you to adjust, kind of like adjust to the dark, and to adjust your eyes to it and be like, okay, what is going to be in my highest good? And the choice that is going to be the best one for you is going to be the one that you choose from your heart. And if you're in alignment with your heart, which is suggested for a lot of you, you are, that's going to be not as hard to pick. But ultimately, you're going to have all these cups in front of you, and you have to find the one that has exactly what you want. And that could be in any sector of your life. If you are manifesting a relationship, it will be the perfect partner for you. And if you're manifesting a new job, it's going to be the whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that's going to make you happy. And based on that, I find the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about celebration. So the universe is giving you a rite of passage. The universe is like giving you like the check, you go. It's whatever it is that if for a lot of you, this might even be marriage. I mean, this is how, like this gift that the universe is granting you, because you're being highly protected by the universe. And the universe is going to help you through. You're manifesting that new beginning. For a lot of you, it's a new love and even marriage with the Ace of Cups. And with Four of Pentacles, it is also could be even marriage. But it's basically something that is going to be a successful establishment. For a lot of you, it's going to be a project. This is a card that suggests rest before the next stage. So basically, don't do everything in one day. Pace yourself, because anytime we get, if it's a new relationship, we want to take it slow and get to know the person. But this is a relation that has, in whichever sector of your life, this is a relationship of potential. This is not a small thing. This is something that is solid, the strong foundation. So, and that's exactly what this card says. And it talks about community and celebration. So that, I mean, yeah, sure. I was pointed to go and go over the first card, the Seven of Cups, because that is an option. First, you're going to have to make an option. Once you make a decision, I should say, once you make the decision and make the right selection, you're going to be up to celebrating, because you are going to be back on stability, and you're going to transform the Five of Pentacles to the instability to stability. See, it's like you're going to ride a little bit of a wave where you're going to feel unstable, and then stable, back stable, because you got the universe right with you through the whole month. And it seems like your heart is in the right place. I mean, you just got to watch out for some situations out there. And that's basically all. I mean, overall, it's a good reading. It wasn't a straight line for me, for lack of a better term. Well, I would like to give you 10 seconds to ask yourself a question of something that is important to you. And I am going to shuffle these cards and ask a question. And whatever the answer is, it's going to be for your best and highest good. Universe, person, light, give me answer for their highest good. That's a definitely yes. Let's do this. So that's a yes. I mean, it's a definitely yes. So if it is, you've been waiting, whatever the question is, because everybody's going to have a different question. And then lastly, I'm going to pull one card. Oh, came up from, this could be from an ancestor, someone from the spiritual world that is has a message for you. And this is basically the card, and that's the message if you like to look at it, but I will proceed to read it. It talks about, you know, using your intuition, basically. It says intuition is a language of the soul. Like our intuition is a language of the soul, really. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gift we possess, which keep us connected to our higher self, the universe, and our divine spirits. Exactly. So that's what keeps us connected with the Hierophant. That's what keeps us connected with God. It keeps us connected with the highest form of love, which is essentially God, the universe. So they're reminding you that you need to use your intuition, use that divine love. You find yourself in a crossroad, in a situation here with the devil energy and the Seven of Swords, which is a deceiving type of energy. Call out your team. If you find yourself in an energy of the Five of Pentacles, where you may not be seeing, may not be feeling, not be riding on the energy of gratitude, or may not be seeing the brighter picture, call out your angels. You could transform that energy. Call out God, the universe, whatever resonates with you. But don't stop being your, this adventurous soul. Don't stop looking for the success for life, as long as it's in a healthy way. And just be careful with people around you, within within reason. Being paranoid is never something that I would advise anybody. So this is basically all that I have for you for the month of September. If I didn't mention, this is for the month of September. I would like to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel for the support that you have shown me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It will really do great for me because I'm at the beginning stages of this project, and most importantly than that, it will help me feel like I'm actually touching hearts, and the work that I put in is totally worth it if I'm touching hearts. I wish for all of you to grow to become the person that you're destined to be, that you're loved fully, and that you laugh often, that you create kindness and joy in the world. And overall, my wishes for you is that you're blessed throughout your journey for this month, and that you're divinely guided. And that being said, I would like to introduce myself humbly and respectfully with gratitude. My name is Reina, and I'm a little bit camera shy, but I prefer to be behind the camera. But it's important for me to show you who I am, and as you can see, my son Nicholas, but that doesn't matter. The point here is that I hold a lot of gratitude, and that I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support, and I wish you blessings and have a blessed month of September. Thank you.